team is going to have to rise to the occasion. So it's going to be interesting to see who steps up for Roselle Catholic.
Rich Briscoe, 13 in the white, starting for Tariq Watson. Roselle Catholic in the white.
To write down in these early moments of this first quarter.
Yeah, and the statistician already had a workout with La Lumiere and their 25 turnovers and the loss to Montverde a moment ago.
Yeah.
Jumper good for Roselle Catholic. And now the steal for Roselle Catholic. And Sebastian Robinson couldn't get it to go. Pierre-Louis now, and the follow-up slam.
Yeah, good job of never giving up on that play. Rich Briscoe followed the basketball to the miss, and again, you got to attack the glass. The team that controls the boards controls the game.
Carl Sherifont knocks down the jumper. For
good job by Roselle Catholic following through on that offensive stand.
Three-pointer on the way, and it's hit by Sean Abayev.
Corner, good job by his teammates finding him.
Curry on the run after the steal, and Curry rolls it in. So McSweeney, Malachi Martis, the 6'6 sophomore, takes his place. Wilcher from downtown, give it to him. It's a triple. Watson collapsed during a game against Long Island Lutheran on Sunday. That game was canceled after that episode. Watson went to the hospital, but he's back home and recovering.
Just want to mention, though, Ted, Roselle Catholic averages about 75 points per game, Calvary Christian around 60, and so that 15-point differential is going to be important. Calvary Christian has not shown the ability to come back, and it's just devastating. So good for him to have the ability to get back on the court to really work through those emotions, because for most players, the court is your
about anything. Going well beyond basketball. Lob to Lathan, didn't drop. Here comes Roselle. Count it, and the foul. Simeon Wilcher finishing with contact.
And not try to run with Roselle Catholic.
Roselle Catholic has scored 15 in a row to go up by a dozen. Sherifont for three, got it. That ends the drought for Calvary Christian.
Sherifont averaging a little under 17 points per game, and he's going to have to be very aggressive offensively throughout this game to be a sore body on Roselle Catholic when that shot goes up.
Jalen Grant misses the three. Pierre-Louis blocked by Sherifont. Calvary Christian the other way. And Sean Abayev, the lefty, lays it in. Abayev, a transfer from Miami Country Day. He averaged 23 a game as a freshman last year. And a three ball by Robinson again. It's his third 0-3, and they're 11-1 since.
Yeah, and then they ran in the Paul the six as well.
Yes.
But I do love the way these top teams play against top caliber opponents, and it's much.
RC, here's Curry again. Martis, runner, got it back, and Martis with the finish. Sophomore 6'6" in New Jersey. Under 3 to play in the half. It's an 11-point lead for the Lions. Abayev fires and hits. It's his second three.
Corner for a nice bucket, and again, if they can be that patient, they'll be able to stay in this game with Roselle Catholic.
Robinson the miss.
Nice pass.
On the break, Abayev to the trailing Lathan for the stuff.
And unselfishness with your team, you love seeing that with your players.
Calvary Christian within 6. Simeon Wilcher fading and connecting. Tough shot. I like it. Calvary Christian can hold for the final shot here. Curry gives it up. Sherifont knocks it down.
Yeah, I like Sherifont's ability to elevate over the defense and really get to his mid-range at that free throw line.
Wilcher tried to go glass, and we have reached the end of the first half. Roselle Catholic, led by, have to go to the recruit so much as the recruit goes to them.
Yeah, that's a luxury that Coach Boyle has. Players come to them and they're able to pick and choose the players that they feel fit their system and their culture that they've established.
Offensive rebound. Sebastian Robinson leads Roselle with 10 points tonight. Akeel Watson faked the three, and he lays it in on the drive. Well done by Akeel.
Some sort of a zone on that last possession, and I don't feel like everybody understood their defensive assignments, allowing Wilcher or Robinson to attack the rim.
Jacob Warren puts it in with a foul for Calvary Christian. The senior from Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
On you at all, and you can see that with the ability of Wilcher and how he carries himself out on the court.
Sherifant, the footwork, and it bounces in for Carl Sherifant, the number 4 recruiting class in the nation. That also includes Mikey Williams, J.J. Taylor, and Penny Hardaway's son, Ashton Hardaway. Off the steal, and Sherifant puts it home. Back-to-back buckets.
Nice fast break transition bucket.
Wilcher steps in front for the steal. Lead down to 3. Christian Pierre-Louis lays it in with the foul. 25 in white for Roselle Catholic.
Roselle Catholic in a 2-3 zone.
Curry knifing through the zone for the layup.
And that's one of the difficulties.
Defense missed the layup. Jalen Curry just moves at a different speed.
He absolutely does. An amazing change of pace, but when he's able to utilize pick and roll and turn the corner, he's very disruptive with the ball in his hands. I'm impressed, though, with Calvary Christian and their ability to stay with Roselle Catholic in this game. Now, again, they're without Mackenzie Mbako, a top 8 player in the country. Utilized in similar fashion by Hubert Davis, a guy that they'll put the ball in his hands and allow him to facilitate for his teammates.
RC's lead down to 1. Watson drills it. It's a 3.
They get to the collegiate level.
Warren trying to follow his own miss, and picked up by Roselle Catholic. Ahead to Robinson. Dropping it off to Akeel Watson for the flush.
Good job.
Beautifully done. Curry the feed, and Sherifant goes reverse side for 2 to end. Did return for Geico Nationals and came off the bench for Link, which lost in the championship game to Montverde. But Lathan, a fresh start at Calvary Christian. Sean Abayev lighting it up from the outside.
Coach McSweeney wanted from this young man, and is he to manufacture points from the three-point line. It has been big for Calvary Christian.
Simeon Wilcher, big answer for Wilcher, the future Tar Heel.
He averages only 1.53 per game, but you're seeing a comfort level from him and him getting hot from distance.
Curry the lob to Ethan Lathan. All right, teams. Roselle Catholic shooting just 36%, and now a hammer by Rich Briscoe. Freshman returns for Pierre-Louis. Abayev, will he stay hot? Yes! Sean Abayev, not too far behind, also in the ESPN 100, and uncommitted, 2 in the Navy.
Roselle Catholic back in that zone, that's where you want to get it, in that middle portion of the area, right to Carl Sherifant.
And he comes through with the jumper, so it's a 3-point game yet again. Wilcher the pull-up, good! Simeon Wilcher. Game, Stephen, where Roselle Catholic can really milk the time. Got it back, and it goes down for Akeel Watson.
Sherifant, I think, was too open on that possession. They forgot about him, and he just didn't know what to do with the basketball.
Oh, now takes it away from Simeon Wilcher. The pocket, and the big stuff. Carl Sherifant, one-man fast. Pressure from Calvary Christian. Simeon Wilcher gathers into Akeel Watson, and the thunderous dunk by Watson. And Wilcher backs it out. When does Calvary Christian decide to foul? Can't foul that. Rich Briscoe the stuff. And a timeout. 1:37.
This into a foul game.
And here comes Jalen Curry. Curry the sprint, the lob to Lathan, and somehow he banks it in. 6 of 7.
Calvary Christian has to go for a steal or foul.
Or foul right now. Wilcher brings it up. Wilcher got away from the defense. And it leads to the bucket by Akeel Watson, the opponent, Roselle Catholic.
You got to credit Roselle Catholic, though. They came to play in a game with high emotions for them, with injury of Mbako and the collapse of Tariq Watson, and credit to them overcoming that and coming together as a unit for a big win against a very good Calvary Christian.